Boom! Welcome back to Thoughts Express TV. I'm your host, McRob, and today we're going to be flipping the lens to talk about a question that's just as important as any other question we've ever tackled. When does a woman know she's truly ready to be a wife? Now, this goes way beyond the realm of, societal pressures or the ticking biological clock. So we're going to get into it and break it down so you understand. Before we get there, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This way you'll be notified whenever we drop new content. First things first, just like with men, being ready to be a wife is not just about the wedding day. The wedding day is just one day. That's one beautiful day. Marriage is actually every day after that. It's a mindset, it's a lifestyle, and it requires a lifelong commitment. So a lot of people get into marriage and feel like, they're just gonna celebrate, and they do it for the wrong reasons. It's all about show, and to impress people. But realistically, marriage is a lifelong commitment. It requires everyday effort on both the sides of the husband and on the side of the wife. So the first way to know if a woman is truly ready to be a wife is if she knows her worth. So a woman who knows her worth has already done the inner work, to know her value and know what she deserves. So she's not looking to marriage to validate her. A lot of women look to marriage, as a source of validation to prove that they're somebody. But when you know yourself, without anybody having to tell you or without having to be married prior to that, it's a different level of readiness as it relates to marriage. So knowing what you deserve and choosing not to settle for anything less than love, respect, and, just partnership. That's what defines a real person, a real woman who's ready for marriage. Number two, she's comfortable being alone. So although this might sound strange, one of the clearer signs that a woman is ready or fully ready is when she's comfortable being by herself. So she's not desperate for, companionship or to be with somebody thinking that, okay, a marriage is gonna complete her. It's more so if she does get married or if she does get engaged, it's a choice. And it's her being whole by herself and choosing to share her wholeness with somebody else, in essence. Number three, she's emotionally intelligent. You see, marriage is as much about emotional work as it is about love. So a woman who's truly ready for marriage, she knows how to navigate her feelings. She knows how to express herself clearly, and she listens with empathy. So she's not trying to avoid conflict, but rather trying to work it out in the most amicable way possible. Number four, she's ready to grow with someone. So a woman who's truly ready knows that marriage is not the final destination. In fact, it's actually a new chapter of growth. And she's open to learning, she's open to adapting and just evolving alongside her partner. And she sees struggles or, challenges, for lack of a better term, as opportunities to strengthen the bond rather than the deal breaker. Number five, she's financially and mentally independent. Now this may strike a chord, not A minor. However, this is not about wealth. This is more so about responsibility. So a woman who's ready or truly ready for marriage understands the importance of financial stability, and she's ready to take on her own in addition to joint responsibilities to ensure that the relationship works, right? So a lot of women, especially in this day and age, go into a relationship and think that it's a one-way street. Now, any relationship requires balance. If you understand the importance of what it means to be independent, the likelihood of you being able to succeed, whether the marriage fails or not, is increased. So when you go in with the mindset of, I'm not supposed to do this, or a man is supposed to do that, it disables you to a large extent, that is. So understanding that, financial stability is important, and being independently stable is also a key component to longevity in a marriage. She also maintains her sense of self, dreams, and goals in her relationship. Number six, she's willing to serve, not lose herself. So being a wife means being a partner. And part of that means that, you serve each other's needs. But here's the key. She knows how to pour into her partner without losing herself and setting healthy boundaries. So she understands that this is not about losing your identity or self-sacrificing. It's more so about, balancing and ensuring that each other's needs are satisfied in a way where one doesn't feel like they're being drained or it feels unequal, in essence. Number seven, she has a vision for partnership. So I'm gonna share this principle that I live by before I dive in or elaborate a little bit on that particular line I just mentioned. Your vision is your picture of the future. If you have no vision, you have no future. And a person without a future will always return to their past. So a woman who is truly ready for marriage, she has a futuristic mindset. So she thinks about what she wants in a marriage, what she wants in a family on a whole, what she wants in a career, and how she wants to build that. And she's excited, enthusiastic, and willing to be that support system that her husband needs. Because as the common saying goes, behind every strong man is a strong woman, and it goes deep, especially when it comes on to marriage. So again, how does a woman truly know that she's ready for marriage? Here's what. The bottom line is that it's not a perfect moment. There's no magic moment or, where everything clicks. It's a continuous stride for greatness or for excellence, not perfection, because perfection has a period, whereas excellence is a continuous stride. So it's just about, being committed to each other and embracing each other, even when it's hard, ensuring that, you act as a support system when the other person may be down or in need of that support, so that they don't have to seek that support externally. And it's just a continuous effort, as I mentioned. It's not going to be a perfect journey. There's going to be hiccups. There's going to be roads where people try to come in between you and your partner, and those are the times that you actually prove how firm and strong you are. So that's what this is about. This is not about perfection, and like I said, this is a mutual respect. So it's not like the women are expected to act a certain way and the men aren't. In fact, I'm gonna actually do a separate video where I discuss how men know that they're ready for marriage. But today I just wanted to focus on the females, so I put a little bit more emphasis on the females. That wraps up today's episode. So whether you're a woman trying to figure out if you're ready, or whether you're with somebody and trying to figure out where they're at, I hope this episode provided some clarity. And as always, thank you for tuning into Thoughts Express TV. And if you found this beneficial, please share it with somebody else who can benefit. All right? Peace out. What is under my nose? I'm out.